Knowledge is precious. We read, we learn, we study, but often knowledge slips away. We forget what we once knew and it feels frustrating. But why does this happen? Buddhism teaches that the mind is like water. It holds things, but it also lets them go. Memory fades because of how we approach learning. Through mindfulness and wisdom, we can change this. Buddhism offers a path to understanding why knowledge escapes us. It teaches us not only how to retain wisdom, but also how to absorb it deeply into our lives. The truths of the mind are simple but powerful. Let us explore why we forget what we study and how we can overcome this. Lesson 1. Stress stays. Facts. Fade stress weakens the mind. It clings to worry but lets go of knowledge. When stress dominates, learning becomes difficult. The mind becomes clouded. It struggles to absorb information. Buddha taught the power of calmness. He showed the path to a peaceful mind. Stress must be controlled for learning to be strong. Meditation is the key to calming the mind. It helps in reducing stress and increasing focus. When the mind is at ease, memory becomes stronger. Anxiety pulls you away from wisdom. A relaxed mind holds knowledge longer. Let go of fear and clarity will follow. Daily practice helps in memory improvement. When stress builds up, take a deep breath. Focus on the present moment. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. This brings awareness. This brings peace. A peaceful mind is open to learning. It welcomes new information with patience. Avoid rushing. Avoid panic. Learning is not a race. Learning is a journey. The more calmness you allow, the more knowledge you retain. Stress causes distraction. Distraction leads to forgetting. Wisdom is cultivated through mindfulness. Silence helps memory. The Buddha often retreated into silence to find truth. You can do the same. Before studying, take a moment to pause. Reflect. Clear the mind. Open yourself to learning. When stress is gone, knowledge remains. Lesson 2. Fast study. Fast forget speed is not the friend of wisdom. Rushing leads to shallow learning. The mind can only absorb at its own pace. Buddhists believe in patience. They take their time with wisdom. They absorb knowledge with intention. Quick learning does not mean deep learning. Words may enter the brain but leave just as fast. True understanding requires time. It requires effort. It requires care. When you rush, knowledge slips away. It does not settle in the mind. Buddha taught that wisdom grows gradually. It must be nurtured. It must be protected. This is why slow learning is effective. Allow yourself time. Read with focus. Absorb each word deeply. Do not skim, do not rush. Let knowledge sink into the soul. Practice helps in remembering. Repeat lessons. Reflect on words. Make knowledge a part of you. Understanding grows from repetition. It stays in the mind when given time. Fast learning fades. Slow learning lasts. Patience is strength. Those who rush struggle with memory. Those who move with care retain wisdom. Slow down. Enjoy the process. Knowledge is not a race. It is a gift. Lesson 3. Not lost. Just buried, forgotten knowledge is not gone. It is buried. It waits beneath the surface. The mind holds more than it reveals. Buddhism teaches that nothing is truly lost. Everything remains within. It simply needs awakening. Memories are layers. Some rest at the top, easy to recall. Others rest below, hidden. They are not erased. They are waiting. When the mind is trained, buried memories resurface. The key to remembering is mindfulness. Be present. Be aware. Recognize the power of your own mind. Do not fear forgetfulness. Accept it. Understanding this truth eases frustration. It brings clarity. It allows buried knowledge to rise again. Awakening the memory takes practice. Try recalling past lessons. Even if they feel distant, they can be reached. Meditation strengthens awareness. It reveals what is hidden. Lesson 4. No reflection, no retention. Learning without reflection is empty. The mind absorbs, but it does not process. It holds words, but it does not understand them. Buddhism teaches deep contemplation. It encourages reflection. Knowledge must be reviewed. It must be studied again. Reading is not enough. Thinking is required. Lessons must be understood fully. They must be connected to experience. Self-inquiry strengthens memory. Ask yourself what each lesson means. Not in words, but in understanding. Let it become part of your life. The deeper the reflection, the stronger the memory. Buddha taught awareness in all things. He encouraged people to look deeply at wisdom. He urged people to internalize learning. Those who reflect, remember. Those who ignore, forget. Lesson 5. No story, no memory. Stories strengthen memory. The mind remembers emotions more than facts. This is why Buddhism teaches through storytelling. The great teachings were passed down as tales. They carried wisdom. They carried depth. Facts alone fade, but when attached to a story, they stay. The brain connects information to meaning. It sees the lesson in a deeper way. It understands beyond words. When studying, create a story. Link knowledge to experience. Build a connection. Learning must be personal. It must resonate. Buddhism teaches the power of narratives. They hold wisdom through generations. Imagine your own stories. Attach each lesson to a feeling, to a moment, to a thought. This strengthens memory. This ensures knowledge stays. Buddha's teachings lasted because they were told as stories. You too can remember through narrative. Give meaning to knowledge. It will never fade. Lesson 6. No mistakes, no learning mistakes are teachers. Buddhism embraces failure. It sees errors as lessons. The path to wisdom is built on experience. Without mistakes, growth is impossible. Learning is strengthened through errors. Each mistake is a signal. It shows the gaps in understanding. It points to areas for improvement. Buddha encouraged self-awareness. He urged people to accept flaws. Avoid fearing failure. When you forget, learn again. When knowledge slips, return to it. Do not feel discouraged. Each mistake is a step forward. Perfection does not exist. Buddhism teaches acceptance. Learning is a journey. Knowledge grows through effort. The more mistakes made, the more wisdom gained. Reflection on errors strengthens memory. Revisit lessons. Find where improvement is needed. Adjust, grow. Memory is not fixed. It is shaped through learning. Mistakes refine understanding. They deepen wisdom. Buddhism teaches patience. It encourages deep learning. It reminds us that forgetting is not the end. It is simply a part of the process. Stress weakens memory. Patience strengthens wisdom. Rushing leads to forgetting. Slow learning stays. Embrace reflection. Connect knowledge to experience. Give meaning to learning. Let wisdom settle in the heart. Mistakes are lessons. They shape understanding. Every forgotten word can be remembered.